Okie dokie. So, my plan for right now, at least for the next like hour or so, is going to be working on my kind of story and stuff like that. Q is not open. Q will be open a little bit later. So I sent you an email on the time, guys. So just make sure that you have a look at that. I just wanted to do something really quick here.
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Okay. We are good. But yeah, I will be opening up a queue soon. Okay, so I'm not quite sure who I want to be focusing on, I guess, for certain characters. I think now I'm kind of confused. I need some more like Claymore users and stuff, or if the ones I do have, I need to just say, this is who I have, this is who I need to try and like work with a little bit. I'm not super happy with, you know, everybody, but I feel like if I can get them at least to like a 2021 in that range, then I can at least give most people a bit of a go, and I don't have to put that much in terms of resources, so that way I can kind of figure out who the dream team is going to be for me, because I do have some characters now that are pretty good or that could be really good for me later, and it's like leaving Fischl at a 1. I haven't used any resources on her. I just like put her on as like, bottom character type of thing, and I mean I got some XP from it, not a lot, but just like a little bit of roaming. I have sucrose. Again, constellations are also the other thing. So sucrose, I do have one constellation, but I feel like she's one of those ones that if I had like 3 or 4, then it might be worth it. I have Mona now, who is a hydro. I don't have any constellations for her, but I've heard really amazing things. Diona, I've got Bennett, Razor. These are kind of like my bottom guys, so like they're whatever. Noelle, Xiao, Ning Wang, even. I mean, characters like Lisa I really like, but again, I don't have their constellations. Kaya, I have to a 2, so he's like a solid ice for me right now. I did put quite a bit into, um, I guess, I put a little bit into Shang Yun, because he's a Claymore user, and I thought, why not, with the Hydro and stuff, that is going to be kind of like, he'd be a good one to kind of throw in there and for roaming and stuff. However, Rosaria, I have 2 constellations. I just don't have a good weapon for her. I just don't. So that's been my problem also with Shang Ling. I have a lot of constellations for her, but again, I don't have maybe the best weapon. Bidu is awesome, but again, like I've got my kitty and she is like awesome, awesome. My traveler. All right. I wanted to show you guys this. I know a lot of people don't like the traveler, and I kind of stopped using her a little bit once I got Kitty in there. But the one thing is I literally am just missing like one constellation now. One. That's it. So this is really, really, really good. I mean, essentially, I can use so much with her. Venti, I do like. I don't need constellations with him for him to be good. He is a bow user. I have used him. He's good for timed things. But other than that, he's just kind of a supporter to my whole team. Xinyan, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but I was surprised that I didn't notice her before because she's a Claymore user. So, it's hard for me to rule her out as a possibility. I need the fire. So, no matter what we say about the fire, I need it on my team. And it does give a nice big bonus with Kitty as well. It does contradict Barbara a bit, which I'm not a fan of, but you think Xiao should be on my dream team? I have only one, like I just have the kind of base for him. Problem with him, once again, he uses the pole arm. So this is my biggest problem with Shang Ling. Again, Rosaria, they're all these pole arms. And I don't really like the fighting style of the polearm. So I'm not a fan of the claymores either in some ways, but I think the new character, she's going to be really good for that. We'll have to see. Obviously, they'll probably give us a test run with her and stuff, so I'll be able to know. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna hold on to my wishes. I really wanted to blow some wishes today. I like really did. I almost did some after that crazy stream last night, slash this morning, but I decided not to. But then that would be 2 animos. So Kitty isn't Luna. So that's the traveler. So
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Want to hear it?
she's so funny. I mean, I like hearing what they have to say too. So Luna is Luna. She's the traveler. That's who I'm referring to when I say Luna. Just because that is the name that they kind of put on her, right? When we pick a name. So that's kind of my thing. I really like the traveler. She's a sword user. I find her pretty awesome, but I do see the benefits of, you know, having Venti up there. I mean, Xiao, I didn't really see a lot of benefit with him. I didn't. I used him briefly, but that pole arm really scared me off of using him. I wish I had Diluc on my team. Sexy hunk Diluc. Yeah, I mean, he's fire. I've seen him move. Actually, you have him, and I do like him. He seems like a slow sword user in my mind. So, it wouldn't be the worst choice for me. Again, I have been using Xiangling because I do like some of her attacks and stuff. I do like Goba here. He is awesome. He kind of just sprays fire around. I also love the Pyronado. This one is super great, especially up against Purple Cube, which I've done so many times. I know it seems silly, but I really like that whole feature of when it circles around my character and stuff. It does push people back, and a lot of times I do notice that when we go up against like mages or anything like that that have that, it's annoying as hell. So I feel like, well, why not take a page out of their book? So I don't use the normal attack, but I do use the other two. So it is a little bit tricky that way. I could actually level that up technically. But I think in terms of ice, I'm going to stop putting my resources into... And I mean, she's good for now, but I'm going to hang on. Rosaria, I'm going to stop pouring my resources into for, like, level up. Shang Yun, I'm going to kind of stop with him, too. I'll use them for now, but until the new character comes, forget it. Level up a good fire and ice. They're the most important elements. So I agree with that for sure. I think that you know, the fire and ice is really important. I like the electro personally, especially because with a lot of the water, you know, slimes and stuff that we see around or bosses, I really find it helps. So Kitty's, she's great because she does have that kind of aerial attack ability, which is nice. But why can't you pick my skin anymore? Because I'm not playing Fortnite, so why would I let you pick my skin? But for today, I'm throwing on Xinyan. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm screwing up her name. It's probably one of the reasons why I didn't use her was because of that exactly. But we'll kind of just have her on today, and we'll sort of see how it goes. You're thinking of leveling up Razor. So it depends on like what you're really into and stuff like that for your weapon choice. So I think, well, Razor's, I have Razor as well, actually. Did I go over him? I guess I did. I must have skipped him. But Razor, he's another Claymore user. So I think it just depends on what your preferred weapon type is. Again, mine is the sword, but if there was a really like a faster Claymore user, I'd probably gravitate towards that. So That's where my head's at. I think what I'm gonna stick to doing for now. Oh wow, my resin's full. I need to use it. I need to use it. Let's take a look here quickly at what I can do for my story, because I still have a little bit of time for that. So I think since the Archon quests are pretty important for me to do at this point, I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. Unless somebody tells me, oh no, like focus on the story quest. It's going to be better for you with the new update. I probably will stick with finishing the Archon one. I'm on Act 2 for it, so... Another AR-45, you need to get good artifacts. So I have gotten some artifacts, but I don't know how good they really are. It's been a little tough that way. I think some of them are all right, but yeah. I'm going to start holding on, though, to a lot of my stuff for now and just put them on whoever, even if it's not that great or the best choice. I'm just putting things on characters I don't really use, just in case I do use them, so... I mean, even she's got a couple of legendary artifacts, I think, on her right now. Yeah. So that I don't consider to be very good. But I was like, well, I mean, I'm not using them anyway, so whatever. I mean, I just got this one here, apparently. Attack, crit damage, defense, crit rate, and HP. So that's not horrible. And that has 1, 2, 3, 4... plus the 5th attack. So this one actually has a bonus sort of, I guess, attack on it. So that's good. This one has double attack, though. So I don't know. I don't know really what I'm going to do. But I just threw on some stuff. That is a great level, that one. Which one? You mean the... sorry, I must have forgotten what I was talking about. The artifact, you mean? Oh, is it? Okay. The one with the extra attack on it. Okay. Well, I wasn't sure. I was actually thinking about asking like what I should do with it, because Kitty's like, she's got, I think, even a blue artifact on it, and I'm like, eh. But it's just like time consuming, and I don't really know if that's something I really like super want to focus on a lot. At the moment, I need to, but it's hard unless you're actually like talking with the person, or that like they just, someone sees the artifact and goes, oh, that's 1000% the perfect dream one for Kitty. So yeah. Okay, let's head over to... I think this will be the best quest to do for now. Alrighty, so how far do I have to go now? Only 83 meters? It looks so much farther than that. On the map, I was like, higher. Maybe that's what made it look messed up. She's a Claymore fire user, so I'm kind of wondering if she's not horrible. And don't I have a constellation for her? No, I don't. Okay, I thought I did. Sometimes they give chests or whatever, but not this guy. Oh, look at the flowers.
All things must change.
Okay.
It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully.
Oh.
But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Qixing made it all up. And still others think that that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
What the?
Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children. There is
What?
no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
In you go, Paimon.
There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
Find it.
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she playing with us?
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Did I just go inside the teapot? Is this the teapot? Oh my gosh, this would be so cool. Whoa.
Huh? Where are we?
Where are we?
What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot?
I don't think that's doing anything.
What's going on?
Can we not attack?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while.
Wow.
Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
This is so weird.
Feel the beat.
I'll protect us. Let's play.
Don't blink. Hey.
I'll be fine. Yeah. Speed of light.
Try till I'm dead.
Whoa!
Brace yourselves. Speed of hey. Cut to the chase. Yeah.
So this teapot thing's not really new, I guess.
Yeah. Speed hey. Yeah.
Feel the beat.
She's so weak.
Here we
I love this feature on Barbara because it heals everybody. It's using energy different in here or something.
Speed of light.
Pyrotechnics.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Let the show begin. Cut to the chase. Incoming. Hey! Here we go. Let the show begin.
Feel the beat. Don't blink.
I don't think I want to use it. I'll end up going off the cliff.
Let's dance.
Oh, you did, Sickle? That's awesome. Make sure you save some of your resin when we play. Oh dear. I feel like I've been in something like this before.
Let the show begin. Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Okay. Did he die? Yep.
you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Wow. This place is so cool. Oh, don't fall. I take it I'm supposed to jump there? Okay. Ah! Things like this always scare me. So this is where my fear of heights comes in, guys. It's mostly in video games. Not really in real life, just in video games.
I'm more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Chillian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'll protect us. Oh. Speed Speed of light. Pyrotechnics. Speed of With sword comes shadow.
Fall off, fall off. Nope.
Speed of light.
Amp it up!
Don't blink.
Power core!
I just want her to fall off.
Incoming.
Oh.
Don't blink.
Oh, I don't like this spider.
Let's dance.
Nowhere to hide.
Don't blink. Speed.
Nowhere to hide.
Incoming.
Pyrotechnics!
Here we go. Speed. I'll protect us. Hey!
Of course he did.
Time for takeoff. Speed.
Pyrotechnics! Amp it up!
Ready, steady, go! Let the show begin. Oh. Huh. Oh.
Cut to the chase!
Don't blink. Hey! Don't blink. Hey!
Oh, shit.
Speed. Hey!
Pyrotechnics! Nowhere to hide.
I'll protect us. Let's dance.
go.
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Pyrotechnics. Nowhere to hide.
Thanks, Becky.
Speed. Amp it up. Yahoo!
Oh.
Don't blink. Think you can get away? I'll protect us. Incoming. Pow! Cord, feel the beat. Incoming.
Brutal.
Let's dance. How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside. Let's dance.
Wow, this is amazing. Like, I hope you guys really are appreciating the graphics on this. This is incredible.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
So awesome.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time.
Is she an adeptus, though?
As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Are they related, maybe?
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
It seems my old friends just can't stand idly by anymore. Let's just hope nothing messy comes of this.
So I don't get a teapot? Fine. Whatever. Not yet, anyway. Here's Zhongli, who we saw in the live stream.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves
What?
kites. Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Now, if I had to name my character Alice, that would have just been like... would have been perfect. Out of this world. Let's see a little bit more of him before I start playing with you guys. Using up some of my resin. Oh, maybe I can teleport. I can. Sometimes I just love running along.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
I have it on autoplay.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Tea, perfumes, flora, fauna. I mean, we've talked about everything.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Paimon, stop talking.
Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo Archon once... Yes, these details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Uh-oh, he never has money.
Well, allow me.
Child!
Hey, it's Child!
You ambushed us.
No way. I was just passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since
So
we've
he's broke.
purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let
Thanks.
Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Wait, what? What's he up to? Okay, useless.
Not yet.
Oh, is this a daily? Oh gosh. I need to get somewhere. Okay, well that's one that I didn't even mean to do, but it's done.
Should I save this money? Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
Eh? That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
Let's negotiate. Yeah, I'm going, like...
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little. Too little, I say. That won't do, I'm afraid. It's
Oh,
too
come
little.
on.
Too little, I say.
He's ripping me off. Oh, his mood's bad.
Let's see. No. Five geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
Wow. Okay.
Listen.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just continue with the storyline, I guess, if that's what people want. No complaints from me. Crabs are really annoying to find.
For it.
Oh, it's not that guy. It's the other girl, I think, isn't it?
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Try something new at the one-man restaurant. Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Long sword in hand and the whip.
Anfang's ironmongers, here to serve.
Would you guys like me to open it again? Should I be trying to get the claymore? I don't know. Am I playing Fortnite tomorrow? That's the plan. They use the same, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know which one to get. So wait, you got the archaic one for Diluc? Because I also have this one here I could get. The white blind. If you just want to white blind is bad. Okay. So we're in agreement not for that one. I'm going to finish this quest, guys, before I bring you in, but... Yay! I still haven't done Storm Terror. I'm going to need to do that.
Let the show be.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Qiqi. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
No.
Done.
20,000.
Huh? No. How about a bit more? This amount isn't worth going out of the way to make only one trip.
What?
Let me think. Deal. This price is reasonable. I'll hop right to it.
Look at me negotiating my way through.
Adventurer, think you can last a round against me?
Excuse me, are you talking to me? Who is this dude? So where is this guy? Over here? Oh, there he is. Tack.
A full day of odd jobs at Qiqi. No problem. 25,000 per day.
Yeah.
Fair trade, yes?
No.
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
No. This guy sucks at negotiating.
This is too little. I'd consider it if it...
It's a little higher.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Tic-tac-toe? Is that actually what it is? I was like, I was sure there was tick and tack, but I didn't realize toe. That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Let the show begin.
That is hilarious. Went right by child. I don't know. Do we trust him?
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash?
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need?
No.
Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after?
Are you forgetting what happened in Mondstadt?
Yikes! You're right! Senora!
I want Senora.
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
No.
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Well, no, he was mean.
The reception is deserted, and it seems kinda spooky in here.
What is going on?
Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
Do we have to? Barbara, hopefully your sweet nature will be nice. Oh! The traveler's face.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Is she a zombie? Paimon, if you're going to talk about height, I gotta do it.
Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction.
Wows.
Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Qiqi. Once upon a time, Qiqi died. Then, Qiqi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Qiqi is a zombie.
I'm sorry, what? I am screenshotting this. Okay, it's gonna take a bit to get over. Did anybody else know she was a zombie? And it's Qiqi. I was calling her Qiqi before.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Qiqi can get your medicine, but only if you show Qiqi your prescription. These are Qiqi's orders from Qiqi.
I'm afraid that she's probably right. It's to do with her orders. Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Qiqi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Qiqi helps you. You help Qiqi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind.
Paimon.
Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Mental
Go to Mount
gymnastics?
Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
I'm sorry. Who is this chick? Hunt the what, at which, and where?
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Tianheng Pass,
How does he know
it was
this?
designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Who is this guy?
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Do tell us if you remember anything else you don't remember.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
I had no idea there were zombies in Genshin. I'm sorry. This is gonna take a little bit to get over.
Cocoa goat. Go find it.
Cocoa goat. Go find it. Oh my god. Okay. Sure. Let's go find a cocoa goat. Do we know if this part of the quest is almost over? Paimon wants apple juice. Maybe she wants a cocoa goat.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle.
He does know.
As I recall, There is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista.
Like, who is
One
he?
just needs to understand the basic
Like, really?
working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Wow.
Where is that supply post? Here, post.
Oh, wow, look at this. Whoa, what is this room? Is that it?
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh. Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Oh, shut.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh.
So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man.
Ah.
This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces, and that's if you get out of this alive!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Shock. Welcome, Bun Bun. Thank you for the follow.
Incoming. Hey!
I messed up.
Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Yeah.
Let the show begin.
Hey! Yeah!
Have a taste of this!
With sword comes shadow. Yeah. Incoming. Hey! Incoming. Hey!
Should.
With sword comes shadow.
Oh.
Don't blink.
Where's this guy?
Incoming. Speed of light. Let the show begin. With sword comes shadow. Don't blink.
The hunter becomes
No, I haven't done that one. Where is that? Maybe you can do it with me then.
Don't blink.
Oh, look at that. Down.
Cut to the chase. Got lucky that time. Hey! Let the show begin.
fry.
Go, Barbara, go! Brace yourselves.
I got careless.
Speed of light.
That tingle?
Nowhere to hide.
My phone's lagging a bit.
Incoming. Hey! Speed of light.
Fry.
Incoming. Let the show begin. Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Hey! Don't blink. Incoming. Hey! I'll protect us.
You're open.
Get down, Barbara.
You're open. You're
Incoming.
open.
Hey!
You're open. You're open. You're open.
Time to rock!
You're open.
Pyrotechnics! Cut to the
Lagging
chase.
so bad. Sickle, you still wanna have a go?
Don't blink. I'll be fine. Incoming. Hey! Let the show begin.
You're open.
I'll protect us. Speed of light.
You're open.
Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Hey!
You're open.
Speed of light.
It's a weird spot for a fight.
Power core. I'll protect us. These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Qiqi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but where's our Coca goat?
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Qiqi put it.
Which means... a Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy, explain that we could not find a Coco Goat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
Does anybody know how many steps are left on this quest? I thought it was just... that was it before, but then we met Qiqi, so I don't know. Oh, there's our zombie friend.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Coco Goat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Aw, poor Qiqi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and... So how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Thanks for the biddies.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Qiqi say a bad thing?
Aww.
Sorry, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
Okay.
No. Impossible.
Seems Qiqi took this pretty hard.
They all need to grow up sometime. I can't do to say that.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my
evil.
little Qiqi.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Qiqi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Qiqi. Ah! The snake is speaking!
Oh my gosh. My thoughts exactly. What?
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing
What is going on today?
Aside, what business brings
Zombies,
you here?
talking snakes.
Do you sell
magical
everlasting
goat milk?
incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last! Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Whoa. You might as well just rob the golden house.
Aw, too bad the Qixing have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhang Li, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
No shame.
What are we gonna do?
Hi, Anna.
Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
20 minutes later.
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here.
Wow.
Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me,
For a
sir.
price.
Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Qiqi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Qiqi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 mora.
That's like 0 difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million.
What the hell is
Well,
going on here?
Now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Qiqi, see you soon.
I'm sorry, what is going on? Did we get our very expensive incense? We're gonna owe this guy
That
so
lot
much.
is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope? What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Whoa. It's gotta be the strangest thing in the entire world. Wow. Can we buy anything
This is
from
good.
Qiqi?
There will be coconut milk from now on. Yes, it's good.
It's good. Oh my god.
What an odd exchange we've had. Well, I look forward to your patronage in the future as well.
That sound is the laughter of a man who's found new people to fleece. Consider yourselves warned.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's take a break from that. I think I'm done. I'm on Act 2. Did I finish it? I don't know. I think so. Whew. That was crazy. I'm still not done all of it, but maybe I can come back to it later. So what do we think? Good? Weird? Bad? This is very different Genshin for me. Let me know what you guys think.